was a very diverse, family-oriented group. Several thousand showed up for the governor's first event as a presidential candidate. It was a DeSantis-friendly crowd. Now the question is, will the applause translate into votes in the primary?
Good morning. Homeschool convention.
This morning, Governor Ron DeSantis making his first in-person remarks as a presidential candidate. For 30 minutes, DeSantis discussed his favorite topics: parental rights, Disney, and COVID. Trump's biggest challenger now going after his pandemic response.
Every school had to be open for in-person instruction. The left was lying about it. Even some Republicans were very weak on it, but we did the right thing.
8 on your side, one of just 5 cameras at the event. With the DeSantis campaign in full swing, this was our first chance to speak directly with voters. We asked about the governor's botched Twitter announcement alongside Elon Musk.
There's so many people. It's unfortunate. I've never seen this before.
Did you watch the event on Twitter?
No, I didn't hear about it. Is it Twitter Scapes? What is it?
Spaces. Twitter
Spaces,
yeah.
Like, I've been on Twitter since '08. I'm kind of shocked that I was like, whole thing I didn't know about.
I listened to his Spaces with David Sachs and Elon Musk, and I thought he did a great job.
Listened after the fact.
Yes.
The Florida Parents Educators Association says it exists to help homeschool families. Patrice Huertas has seen the governor speak at this convention for the past 3 years.
I think the majority of us love him as a governor. Not that I wouldn't want to see him run for president, but maybe later.
After Mr. Trump?
After Mr. Trump. I think there's really big shoes to fill in the next election, and I just feel like it's not his time just yet.
Now, this convention is not a political event. We did see a few DeSantis 2024 shirts in the crowd, and we talked to as many people as we could, but it really was difficult to try to know who they support overall. All the parents, though, they did agree on one thing. They wanted to be the one to decide what their children see, read, or learn.
So he was still acting as governor, so this is not part of the campaign, and maybe that answers my question about why he's not doing interviews with local reporters, but still I'm not seeing a lot of that. If you want to hear what Ron DeSantis has to say, you have to go to certain areas, and they seem to be conservative in nature. I'm just wondering when, at what point, the DeSantis campaign says, okay, let's talk to some local reporters. Let's talk about, you know, some issues that are local to some people that they can share beyond certain networks. Have you requested, and what kind of feedback are you getting?
Yes, I have requested to speak with him over the past 4 years. Now, typically, they do take questions during the news conferences. I'm a little concerned maybe that's going to stop now as we move into this next stage of his career, but let's hope not.
Yeah, but that's kind of the thing, though. I mean, the whole dynamic of campaigning and interviewing with the local media has just changed through the years. I think a candidate needs to take a half a minute or so and talk to somebody one-on-one, not stand there and just deflect your question next. We really hope to see that in the future. So thank you, Mahsa.
I'm with you.
All right. Governor DeSantis will